Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here with another knife review for you. Was out here doing some gear testing and stuff and figured I'd take a minute because I had this hanging around my neck and I was like, I can't believe I have not reviewed this yet. I've probably had it for 2 years, year and a half, probably the least. But this is the Mykel Hawke Kestrel neck knife. You can see the logo here. I don't think enough importance is put on the value of having a neck knife, but these things can come in extremely handy. They're small, they're lightweight, they're very portable, they're easily concealable. As you can see here, this one comes with the Kydex sheath. I mean, it hangs around your neck, so if you're doing stuff, your hands are free, just pop it out, go to work. I mean, they're full tanks. You get, it's a perfect little fixed blade. This is made of Aus 8 steel. So if you watch this channel, see my reviews, you know that I'm a big fan of Aus 8. This does have, let me see if you can tell through here, almost like a little unsharpened swedge here at the top of the blade. Angle at different lights. You can see it's definitely thinner there. I apologize for the light. It's been hard to find a place to film and get good lighting at this time of day. But you got G10 handle scales. You got another place for a lanyard here if you wanted to. Since, it pretty much has its own, I don't feel a need to put another one on there. But you still see it has, even its Mykel Hawke, all of his knives have this small recurve in it. So you got this area for notching. Typically this would be for chopping on the larger blades and stuff, but tanto point. So this is good for digging a little trough if you want to make a fireboard. Kind of just saves time on cutting because as you're going back and forth, you have a blade that's in two different parts cutting. But to show you how handy they are, I mean, you can sit here, and I mean, I've been ecstatic, with its performance. But yeah, I mean, any kind of like fine carving tasks, I mean, these are good, not only just as a backup knife, but also, let me show you kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to help me. You can make some great, can't see the camera, great feather sticking, notching, stuff like that. And kind of the reason why, I'm a big fan of these is you can use it to save your main blade if you needed to. Especially if you were in a survival situation, you wouldn't use up all of one blade. Two, you have a good little fixed blade backup. Because I mean, you could baton with this. I mean, obviously it would have to be really small pieces of wood, but for processing. But if you lose your main knife, it's always good to have a backup. And of course, if you know me, I always have typically at least 3 knives on me at all times. If I'm out in the woods, I'm always going to have a large fixed blade, then I'm going to have, a medium-sized fixed blade, and then typically a pocket knife or 2, or, a neck knife. I mean, these things are great. I keep it in my EDC bag. I haven't been using it as much lately, just because I've had so many other knives to review and a lot of other gear. But I was out here just putting some more testing in on the SOG Fast Hawk, and had this hanging from my neck, and I was starting to shave on some wood, and I'm like, you know what? It's about time to talk about this. I mean, this is a great little blade. It's really lightweight. I think it's less than 2 ounces. I can't remember the exact weight because it's been so long since I bought this. But I mean, it takes a razor sharp edge. An Aus 8's good for that. Very portable, very concealable. The Kydex sheath is great. The only thing I'm probably going to eventually do, because with these kind of beaded chains, I mean, they're not hard on your body or anything like that, but they can, if you're out, you're getting hot and you're really sweaty, they can be sometimes a little bit irritating. So I think I'm going to do is just hollow out some paracord and wrap that around the chain. Just makes it a little more comfortable around the neck. But I mean, really, when you're out in the woods and this is there, you almost don't even notice it, especially because if you put it inside your shirt and you're doing whatever tasks, it's, even though it might swing around a little bit, your shirt's stopping it, so it never really gets in the way. And then when you need it, pull it out, bang, you're ready to go. So if you see, you know, well, definitely if you watch this channel, you've seen that I've had multiple Mykel Hawke knives. They've all been really good designs. My favorites are his fixed blades. The couple of pocket knives that I have did okay for a while, but his little flipper design that work as a hand guard or finger guard, they had a tendency for the screws to work themselves out and the flippers fall off, which really wasn't a big deal because the knife is still perfectly functional and everything else. He's just kind of missing the little flippers that he had. But I mean, I know you can Loctite them, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of having a moving handguard. But I tell you what, I mean, his knife designs have been outstanding. He's redoing a lot of his knife designs. They should start being released. I think some started in February and they're going to roll into this month too. So once I have more information on that, I will pass it along, because I really like supporting the guy, like buying his products, and I mean, they're all extremely useful. And I really highly recommend, if you're into the outdoors and you're into knives, get yourself a nice little neck knife. There's a bunch of different companies that make them. I haven't really come across any that I really disliked, but you know, this is the one I've had for a while. It's one I've been using, and I'm really happy with it. It's got, you know, the black coating on it. As you see, it does come off like any other blade coating will as it's getting used, so you can tell it's gotten plenty of love. But I'll say, I mean, it's pretty good for corrosion resistance, so I haven't needed to do anything but oil it on occasion. And I mean, really, it's a great little blade. I mean, the product number is MH004. Let's see if you can see that on there. As you can also tell, it is made in China, but I also think I paid $13 for this. I mean, I know like CRKT, Cold Steel, I mean, they have a lot that average in the $20, $30 range. Then of course you can just go up from there depending on what kind of steel you want. But for this price, got it at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I love that company, love their service. Prices are always really good. The only complaint I've ever had is their shipping, and I'll say that over and over until they change it. I mean, because literally since they do the flat rate shipping, if you you know, you bought something for $1 or you bought something for $3 and it weighs an ounce, it's still going to cost you $7.50 to ship it, and to me that's kind of ridiculous. You know, on the flip side of that, if you bought something that was fairly heavy and it would normally cost more than that to ship, then you're actually kind of saving a little bit. But I don't know, just my opinion, with these small things, shipping should be reduced for something that's so light. But in the meantime, I hope this helps you decide. Mykel Hawke Kestrel neck knife, highly recommend it. Extremely durable, extremely sharp, maintains its edge well, lightweight, very portable. You can't go wrong. I highly recommend getting one. Hope this helps you decide on your purchase of a neck knife. And in the meantime, be prepared, have fun.